The hum of the spaceship engines echoed through the empty corridors. Lieutenant Rylan felt a shiver crawl down his spine. The vessel, a sleek interstellar scoutship, had wandered far from the Federation's mapped routes. They were searching for signs of intelligent life on a recently discovered exoplanet. Rylan had seen many strange things in his years among the stars, but nothing could have prepared him for what awaited. The airlock hissed open, and a cold breeze swept past him. Outside, the sky shimmered with colors he had never seen: deep purples, neon blues, and streaks of green. The surface of the planet was smooth yet covered in strange, crystalline structures. Rylan took a cautious step forward, his boots clicking against the glassy ground. Then he saw her. She emerged from the shadows, tall and lithe, her skin glistening as though coated in liquid light. Her eyes, large and impossibly bright, fixed on him. A sudden wave of heat rushed through Rylan's body. He blinked, unable to look away. "Stop staring," she commanded, her voice both melodic and firm. "If you dare, touch me." Rylan froze. This was no ordinary alien encounter. There was something about her, something unnerving yet magnetic. Her presence made the air feel heavier, charged with a tension that pressed against his chest. He wanted to speak, to introduce himself, but the words died in his throat. The alien woman moved closer, each step deliberate, her gaze never leaving him. Crystalline patterns on her skin shimmered and shifted, like liquid starlight flowing over her body. Rylan noticed that every movement she made seemed almost deliberate, as if she was testing him. "Why are you here?" she asked, her voice now softer, yet carrying an edge that hinted at danger. I'm Lieutenant Rylan," he managed, trying to keep his voice steady. "We're explorers. We didn't mean to intrude." Her laugh was low, like wind rustling through crystal forests. "Intrude? No, you've come at the right time. But be warned, this place, and I, do not respond well to fear." Rylan took a careful step forward, trying to gauge her intentions. His training urged him to stay calm, but every instinct screamed caution. The alien's eyes seemed to peer into his very soul, reading his thoughts, his fears, even the memories he had long buried. "You feel it, don't you?" she whispered. "The pull, the connection?" Rylan's heart raced. He had felt strange energies before, in abandoned ships or derelict colonies, but nothing like this. The sensation was overwhelming. He wanted to resist, to step back, but his legs would not obey. She extended a hand, delicate and glowing with the same liquid light that adorned her skin. "Touch me, if you dare," she said again, a challenge woven into her words. Rylan hesitated. In any other situation, this would have been unthinkable. Yet, there was something in her presence that made hesitation impossible. With a trembling hand, he reached out. The moment his fingers brushed her skin, a shockwave of energy pulsed through him. Memories that were not his own flashed before his eyes, vivid images of alien cities floating in endless skies, battles fought with energy beams that tore the fabric of planets, and a civilization teetering on the edge of extinction. He gasped, stumbling backward. The alien woman's eyes softened, and a faint smile curved her lips. "You see now. You understand the stakes." Rylan steadied himself, trying to process the torrent of visions. Who are you?" he asked, his voice barely a whisper. "I am Lyria," she said. "The last of my kind, the guardian of what remains. And you may hold the key to saving us." Rylan's mind raced. He had heard tales of lost alien civilizations, but he had never imagined encountering one so directly. The weight of responsibility pressed on him, mingled with awe and fear. "Why me?" he asked. "I'm just a scout, an explorer. I don't have the power to save anyone." Lyria's gaze hardened. "Power is not what is required. Courage, understanding, empathy. These are the weapons of survival. And you, human, have them in abundance. But be warned, your choices from this moment forward will change more than just your life." Before Rylan could respond, the ground beneath them trembled. A low, rumbling growl echoed across the crystalline plains. Shadows moved in the distance, coalescing into forms that made Rylan's stomach turn. These were no ordinary predators, they were colossal, armored creatures, their limbs like jagged obsidian, eyes glowing with a malevolent intelligence. "Run!" Lyria commanded, grabbing his arm. Energy surged from her touch, and Rylan felt as if he could leap across the planet. Together, they raced toward a nearby structure, a towering crystalline spire that pulsed with soft blue light. Inside, the air was warmer, calmer, almost alive. Lyria led him to a chamber where strange devices floated midair, humming with power. "This is my sanctuary," she explained. "Here, we can prepare, and perhaps, survive." Rylan glanced around, absorbing the alien technology. "These machines, what are they?" "Tools of preservation," Lyria said. "And sometimes, weapons. They are old, but powerful. And they will choose their wielder carefully." Suddenly, the spire shook violently. The creatures outside were relentless, clawing and smashing against the walls. Lyria's eyes blazed with determination. "Time is short. You must decide, Rylan. Will you embrace your role, or will this planet and my people fall to ruin?" Rylan's chest tightened. Fear threatened to paralyze him, but something deep within stirred a sense of purpose he had never felt. He looked at Lyria, at the desperate hope in her eyes, and made his choice. "I'll do it," he said, voice firm. "Tell me what to do." A serene smile spread across Lyria's face. She reached out, and for the second time, their hands met. This time, the energy that flowed between them was different, not overwhelming, but empowering. Rylan felt strength and clarity flood his body. The chamber glowed brighter, resonating with their combined will. Outside, the monstrous creatures hesitated, sensing the shift. Lyria's voice rang out, calm yet commanding. "Now, Rylan. Focus. Trust yourself. Trust us." The air crackled, and a wave of pure energy erupted from the spire. The creatures were thrown back, their forms disintegrating into shards of black rock. The planet itself seemed to sigh, a wave of relief sweeping through the landscape. Rylan fell to his knees, exhausted but exhilarated. Lyria knelt beside him, her glowing eyes softening once more. "You've done it," she whispered. "You've changed everything. And this is only the beginning." For a long moment, they sat in silence, the glow of the spire casting dancing lights across their faces. Rylan realized that his life, his mission, and perhaps humanity's understanding of the galaxy, had forever been altered by a single touch. "Thank you," he said finally, his voice hoarse. Lyria's smile was enigmatic. "No, thank me not. Only the universe will tell if your courage was enough. But for now, rest. The future awaits, and it is brighter than you know." As the twin suns of the alien planet dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of gold and violet, Rylan understood something fundamental: the universe was vast, mysterious, and alive. And sometimes, the most dangerous and beautiful encounters came when you dared to reach out, when you dared to touch the unknown.